You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Khamzat Chimaev, with much fanfare, is back as this round gets underway, and not the fight during which to get up and grab a beer. This man usually works quickly, fights as if he's double parked out front, and he believes in this particular matchup that he is going to get a knockout or submission, and it might just happen here early in this round. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Good jab.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Well, he's got good hands, but the kicks are leading the dance for him tonight. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Snapped off the jab nicely there. Just misses there with the left. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Good stick.
Chimaev circling towards the left now. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Oh, that kick is good by Chimaev.
Nice shot there by the champ. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
30 seconds to go in this one. Effective strike there by Khamzat Chimaev. 15 seconds. Massive right hand. That was a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 underway.
Oh, big elbow. Oh!
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Strickland. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising, but with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon before.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Oh, nice right hand. Tremendous body kick lands for this guy. You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, man, another massive kick lands. Just over 2 minutes to go. Low kick lands flush.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
Oh, big left hand.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, right hand.
Just misses with that one. Chimaev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one. 15 seconds.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, in the...
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, you know about the offense, but how about the defense? Overhand blocked by Strickland. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attack here tonight, and offensively, I think his approach leaving a lot to be desired. Gotta figure out a way to conserve some energy here moving forward. Strickland's eye is starting to swell shut. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Rips the body there.
That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase them.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Back and forth we go. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Well, no denying. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Oh! Wow, what a fight!
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. You okay? All right. Breathe. We've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round to be sharp.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is... right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Chimaev's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Oh, the high kick lands.
Huge head kick lands. Another one lands right on the side of his head.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Khamzat Chimaev. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Ooh. Head kick there, blocked by Strickland.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the...
And Strickland lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle. The one that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.